What if I told you that at exactly 7:43 a.m. on a Tuesday morning in London, a man looked at his computer screen and watched $6.2 billion disappear? Not stolen by hackers, not lost in a market crash, not embezzled by criminals, simply evaporated. By a single phone call. The man's name was Bruno Iksil. His colleagues called him the Whale. And in the next 90 seconds, he would go from being Wall Street's golden boy to the architect of one of the most spectacular financial disasters in modern history. But here's the part that will blow your mind. The bank he nearly destroyed, they didn't even notice the money was gone until it was too late. So how does $6 billion vanish without a trace? And why didn't anyone try to stop it? The answer will make you question everything you think you know about money, power, and the invisible forces that control our economy, all that changed everything. It's 7:43 a.m. London time, May 10th, 2012. Bruno Iksil's hands are shaking as he stares at his Bloomberg terminal. The numbers are flashing red, all red. $6.2 billion. Gone, not stolen, not hacked, simply evaporated. His phone rings. New York. He knows what this call means. Bruno, you're done. But how did we get here? How does a man nicknamed the Whale for his ability to move entire markets become the man who nearly sank one of America's biggest banks? Let me take you back to where it all began. The making of a monster. 18 months earlier. December 2010. Bruno Iksil walks into JP Morgan's London office like he owns the place. And in many ways, he does. The 44-year-old Frenchman has just been handed the keys to the kingdom, the Chief Investment Office's synthetic credit portfolio. This isn't just any trading desk. This is where JP Morgan parks its excess cash, $350 billion of it. Iksil's job? Make it grow. And boy does he deliver. First quarter 2011, $400 million profit. Second quarter, $600 million. Third quarter, $800 million. The man can't lose until he can't win. January 2012. The market shifts. What started as small bets have become massive positions. Iksil's trades are so large that when he buys, the entire credit market moves. When he sells, prices collapse. He's become the market. But here's the terrifying part. He can't get out. His positions are so massive that unwinding them would cause the very losses he's trying to avoid. It's like trying to quietly exit a theater when you're the size of King Kong. February, small losses appear. March, the losses grow. April, Bloomberg and Wall Street Journal start sniffing around. The acceleration, when millions become billions. April 6th, 2012. The first major hit. The market turns against Iksil like a school of sharks smelling blood. Every position he holds is underwater. Every hedge is failing. Every safety net is torn to shreds. Day 1, $200 million lost. Day 2, $400 million gone. Day 3, $600 million evaporated. But here's where it gets truly insane. Iksil can't stop. He's like a gambler at a casino who's lost the house, the car, and the kid's college fund, but still believes the next hand will save him. He doubles down. The avalanche. When control becomes chaos, May 2012. The dam breaks. What was once surgical precision has become pure chaos. Iksil's positions are so large that other traders are betting against him. They know he's trapped. They know he has to sell, so they wait, like vultures circling a dying whale. May 7th, $1 billion lost in a single day. May 8th, $1.5 billion gone. May 9th, $2 billion evaporated. The man who once moved markets is now being moved by them. His bosses in New York are in panic mode. Risk managers are pulling fire alarms, but it's too late. The positions are too large, the loss is too massive, the market too unforgiving. The whale is beaching itself. Return to the climax, the $6.2 billion moment. And now we're back to that phone call. 7:40 a.m. May 10th, 2012. Bruno Iksil sits in his London office, staring at the number that will define his legacy, $6.2 billion. But here's the twist that makes this story even more incredible. JP Morgan was so massive, so profitable, that they absorbed this loss and still posted a record $21.3 billion profit that year. Iksil had lost more money than most countries' GDP, and it was basically a rounding error. The phone call lasts 90 seconds. His career, built over 2 decades, ends in less time than it takes to brew a cup of coffee. Bruno, you're done. The aftermath, what really happened. 3 weeks later, JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon faces Congress. How, asked Senator Carl Levin, does a bank lose $6.2 billion on trades that were supposed to hedge risk? Diamond's answer? It was a complete failure of common sense. But here's what really happened. Bruno Iksil wasn't just a trader. He was a symptom of a system so drunk on its own success that it confused size with safety, complexity with intelligence, and confidence with competence. The London whale didn't just lose $6.2 billion. He revealed that even the biggest predators in the financial ocean can be hunted. The question that haunts us. So here's what keeps me up at night. If one man in one office, on one trading floor, can lose $6.2 billion and barely dent one of the world's largest banks, what happens when the next whale surfaces? And more importantly, what happens when that whale is too big even for JP Morgan to swallow? Because in the financial ocean, there's always a bigger fish. Always. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more intriguing historical narratives.